I can mindlessly, you know, throw a bunch of these in my mouth, have 10, 20 shrimps down the drain. Oh yeah, Fred is bringing the signature drink, the Scorpion. I had no idea it's on fire. So, only bad thing is that.
All right, DBW fans, so we got a very exciting video coming to you guys today. We're currently in Coney Island, New York, New York. If you guys couldn't tell from the background behind me, this is actually my first time here, so I didn't know I was in Coney Island either, but there's a lot of touristic landmarks and attractions like the OG Nathan's world famous hot dogs across the street where they held the OG glizzy gobbling contest. Shout out to Kobayashi, Joey Chestnut. But yeah, guys, it looks like a really cool touristic attraction here, landmarked in New York City. We're not here for no reason. We're here to try an all-you-can-eat lobster and seafood buffet here called Crab House. It's actually right behind us, and pleasant surprise that the Coney Island is right next to us, so we can, you know, kill two birds with one stone, see a New York City landmark right here and get some all-you-can-eat buffet. And so I know you guys love the all-you-can-eat lobster buffets videos in LA, Vegas, all around the world, but this is my first time finding and trying an all-you-can-eat lobster and seafood buffet in New York. So I'm going to compare and contrast and tell you how it is. It's one of the few that I found here, so let's see how the Crab House, Brooklyn, New York City all-you-can-eat seafood and lobster buffet is here in Coney Island. Let's go inside. I'm here during December. It looks like a ghost town here right now, but maybe that's because it's not traveling season here during the winter. It's probably more lively in the summertime. But comment down below, guys. Let me know how Coney Island is during the summer or springtime. But it looks really cool here. It kind of reminds me of like Santa Monica Pier or something like that in LA, except a lot bigger with all the roller coasters, a lot of American style amusement park rides. It looks like a little carnival over there. I wish I could kind of visit it, but my flight is in 2 hours, so I don't have time for that. Plus it looks close to me. But yeah, guys, this is Coney Island. This is a pleasant surprise because the buffet I'm going to, the all-you-can-eat lobster and seafood buffet, is right across the street. Okay, DBW fam, so we have a treat for you guys. We have the manager Fred here. He's going to explain to us how the buffet menu here works at the Crab House Brooklyn.
Yeah, this is like a all-you-can-eat seafood restaurant, but everything fresh made. So we normally give a menu and a pencil. We just check off anything you want. We make food fresh and bring to us. And the good thing is when they finish, I'll give another menu paper with keyboard.
Awesome.
Every time fresh made. Yeah.
It's unlimited.
It's unlimited, yeah.
Is there a time limit here?
Normally the time limit is 2 hours.
2 hours?
But it's way enough time because the food comes quick.
Yeah, okay. So that is how we do it here. 2 hours. That's pretty good time limit. So this is the menu. So we're going to go through all this and order up some all-you-can-eat seafood for you guys. All right, so just walked into the Crab House, Brooklyn, New York City, and I noticed similar to a lot of the New York City restaurants I've been to, very nice and cozy in here. I like the decorations. It's a mix of Christmas theme because it is December, and also there's a lot of, you know, Fisherman's Wharf type decorations all over the walls because we are right next to a pier, the Coney Island. I didn't even know the Coney Island was here, but that excites me even more because this is an all-you-can-eat seafood and lobster buffet. So I heard East Coast seafood hits different, and we're right by the pier, so I'm very excited. But I've also noticed that a lot of these booths are made for big parties, a lot of seating, and you know, a buffet is a whole dining experience. You bring your family, friends, a date. The buffet dates have been trending, so that's why these booths are really big. A lot of people love to go all out for buffets, and you guys know I do. So it's actually bigger than it looks from the outside, but yeah, there's a lot of seating in here. Oh, that's fine. You can hear the subway in the back. But yeah, without further ado, let's take our seat because we're getting hungry. Let's get some seafood. I'm glad I stumbled upon this place in New York City because it's gonna be my only buffet here, but I feel like I chose a great one because look at these vibes, guys. You can see the Coney Island in the background. It is a bit rainy today. New York City weather for you guys, right? But in the summertime or springtime, I'm pretty sure you guys will get nice views of these East Coast waters right here. It kind of reminds me of like the East Coast Santa Monica Pier, but a lot more rides and all that stuff. And interesting fact, I see a Nathan's famous hot dogs, the OG Nathan's. So you guys are Americans, you guys will know about the hot dog eating contest held there, the OG glizzy gobbling contest. So that's a really cool tourist landmark. Double whammy for this video as well.
Yeah, let's check out the menu. All right, so looking at this menu to follow up what Fred says. So these 4 bolded out words here are for the premium buffet menu. And I like the look of that. The fresh lobster, lobster claw, and lobster mac and cheese. So there's 2 prices, $115 and $80 per person. So if you guys get the 80, you don't include these 4. And if you guys get the 115, you guys get the lobster, 2 hours, of course. They make everything fresh to order. So you just order from here and then you get as much food as you could eat in your 2 hours here. You also have a cocktail menu too. Looks pretty extensive. I mean, this looks like a tourist area. So a lot of people might want to come in here for a few drinks, brews. Fred here recommended me the Scorpion Bowl. He said that's their signature specialty drink. All right, so our appetizers came. So they pride themselves on making everything fresh to order. So they don't let the food sit out. So this is all gonna be part of their buffets, guys. So these are the fries. So you be bite of the fries. I'm a finger food fiend. You put finger food in front of me, I don't care if there's lobster, steaks, I'm gonna munch on them. I don't know what these are. These look like some, oh, they're crab rangoons, okay. Ooh, look good. Some Asian style crab rangoons. Slight crisp on the deep fried shell, but when you bite in, the shell gets nice, spongy and chewy, and you get a lot of sweet cream cheese crab rangoon in there. I see little bits of red, that's probably the crab in there. I'm not sure if it's imitation or real, but very tasty. Guys, we're by the pier. There's Fisherman's Wharf kind of memorabilia, decorations all around us. I can tell the seafood's gonna be good. I feel like every time I walk into a seafood restaurant with some Fisherman Wharf decoration or any seafood restaurant near the pier, near a beach, this goes for California, Europe. When I was in Spain, Greece, seafood is always good. And these crab rangoons are actually fire. I'm surprised because it's just an appetizer, but they are fresh. So that's the key to, you know, a lot of people might want to have a full buffet station for them to grab, but Fred says that they work fast here to bring you guys your food within the 2 hours time limit. And they brought this out with the quickness and it's hot. To each your own. Let me see if this is ranch or it might be tartar sauce because we're at a free seafood restaurant. Okay, it's tartar sauce, but to each your own. I'm a basic dude. I like the basic, you know, yellow shoestring fries, like McDonald's type fries. These are kind of like the, I don't know if they're Brooklyn style fries. I don't know what they're called, but they're like the more orangish, thicker ones. Some more food. Calamari. So these are fried shrimp here. Oh yeah, Fred is bringing the signature drink, the Scorpion. I had no idea it's on fire. Scorpion right here. Nice. Strong liquor in the middle.
Yeah.
So how do you drink this?
You can let it burn. It's a good looking. Or you want to blow off, you can drink it as a strong shot. Okay.
In the middle, it's a shot.
In the shot, and the strong, it tastes like a Mai Tai. Orange juice, pineapple juice, and rum.
Oh wow. Okay, this is crazy. Man, I got kind of nervous looking at this, but it looks tasty. Wow. Some oysters.
If you like a raw, raw so bad.
Oysters here. Whoa. Whoa. There's some raw oysters here. Guys, this looks absolutely crazy. This is the Scorpion right here. I was recommended to get this by Fred. Maybe he just wants to mess me up, guys, but this looks like a very grand drink. $30 for this, and there is some, it's supposed to be a shot in the middle. It's on fire, guys. It's still on fire. I don't know how I'm supposed to take that, or if like I'm supposed to pour it into this drink. It's supposed to be look like some type of Mai Tai. I don't know if you guys saw that, but my shirt just got burned by this drink right now. I think I'm supposed to blow it. It's like my birthday. That was really cool, actually. All right, let's try some of the Scorpion. Oh man, this is very strong. Let me do a mixeroonie with this one right here. Okay, I mixed it around a little bit. I guess all the alcohol is condensed up top. Like a nice little summertime drink. I think there's some rum in it. Pretty good, but the presentation is insane. Really good for, you know, a date or something like that. Impress a date, but this is the Scorpion, guys. So let's try some of this calamari. So let's take a piece without the sauce. Nice thin batter. Real squid inside. This is actually more squid than batter. Here you guys see that. Dip in this sauce. Our sauce is good. Like a creamy mayo. For buffet standards, this calamari is really good. It's like real squid pieces in here. It's lightly battered, toasted. Really good. Slight crisp. It's mostly squid, so Just a little bit of that oil when you crunch on it. But very good. I give that like a, for face standards, like 9 out of 10 DBW score. And that's what Fred, the manager, says. He says that he wants all the food to be fresh, coming out fresh, so that each piece is good. So without further ado, let's try some of this battered shrimp. So I'm gonna take a bite without any sauce. I'm sensing a theme here, guys. So the batter is just light batter, but there's a whole piece of shrimp in there. Tastes very fresh. Hopefully it comes from that ocean over there. Let's have some of this sauce on here. Looks like sweet and sour. Oh yeah, it's good sauce. Whoa, there's some scallop. Oh, what is that? Wait a second. Whoa, there's a lot of food that just came. Salmon, scallop, and butter steak. Whoa, this is a show right here.
The sage, the jumbo scallop, and salmon with teriyaki sauce, especially for the steak, right?
Whoa.
You better help yourself. You flip over, look at the color.
Oh, I smell that butter.
Yeah, you flip it like this. It's come with the medium, but you want to cook a longer time, it's gonna go to medium well, okay?
Wow, guys, you hear that? It looks beautiful. Look at that. They brought a platter of steak over here and scallop in that garlic butter. Salmon with the salmon skin. All right.
Look at the Judy.
Ooh, look at that.
Judy.
Wow, smoking hot right here. Crispy sea bass. Ooh, this is all part of the all-you-can-eat buffet. I got a whole fish here. Looks like some type of red sauce. Wow. And guys, all of this seafood here is still bubbling on this hot stone platter. Looks like some salmon. This is some, butter garlic scallop. I can smell it right away. Some garlic butter steak bits. Wow. Guy, I had no expectation, but man, I'm being blown away. Oh, wow. This is the star.
We have some good stuff here. This one, the fried Dungeness crab with salt and pepper.
Oh, wow.
This is our fresh made chicken tender.
Ooh, okay.
And this crispy flounder fillet.
Flounder, nice.
And look at this one.
This is lobster.
Lobster. This is lightly fried with salt and pepper.
Fried lobster. Whoa, man.
We have a different way to cook lobster. This is the one very popular people like.
This is part of the premium menu. This is the fried lobster. It looks delicious, actually. Ooh, look at all this seafood, baby. Fred,
Hey, I bring you something good. Check this out. This is our chef's special sauce, a spicy sauce. Spicy shrimp, spicy lobster claw. And here we got a blue crab spicy sauce and a crawfish.
wow, hey.
Look at the color, beautiful. And everything fresh made.
Fresh made. All right, this is our spread. Look at our table here, guys. All this good stuff. Lobster. Crab. Ooh, and there's more food coming. With that Coney Island view in the back. So there's more stuff. Wow, this is crazy. Fred is not stopping. This is like Fred again.
And keep it warm.
Okay, so what's in here?
Yeah, what's here, guys?
Oh,
Mussel and clam.
mussels and clams.
Yeah.
And this,
Kitten butter sauce.
seafood boil. I can smell it. Wow.
Kitten butter sauce. Lobster with butter.
Ooh, more lobster with butter.
Oh, some veggie.
Broccoli, nice.
Oh, blue crab.
Blue crab, is it? Wow. So steamed blue crab, nice. Fresh.
And this is the key item also, the snow crab legs.
Snow crab legs.
These are homemade kitten butter.
Homemade kicking butter. Fred is gonna show us how to do the blue crab.
Like this. This is the back. This is the skirt. We don't eat it. We open from here.
Open from there.
This no good. This take away, right?
Take that away.
Then we're gonna need to take the shell off.
Show off.
Yeah.
Okay.
So normally you hold like the hair and it open like this.
Okay.
And you see inside the orange part. That's the best part. The orange part.
Yeah.
Yeah, this part is the best.
Nice.
We can eat something from the shell. And on this side is a body. This is a lung. We don't eat it.
Don't eat the lump.
Don't eat the lung. And where's the meat? Meat in the middle. In the
It's in the middle.
we hold like this. The meat is hiding here. You see the white part? You open like this.
Whoa.
That is a white meat. This is the meat.
White meat right there. Awesome. So you guys just got a lesson on how to eat the blue crab right here. I've actually done it a couple times before, but wanted to see it from an expert right there. He suggested to help us out. So you know what, since it's already open, let's try that. I mean, it's seafood, so we got gloves, guys. As you guys see, there's an abundance of seafood. So, ooh, this is the meat right here on the blue crab. Let's try this out.
Crab is nice and fresh. You don't get any fishy, oceany odor from it at all. And there's like that nice chili spice flavoring. It's almost like Chinese Szechuan. It's an Asian type of marinade on it. It's really good. When you're sucking on the meat of the crab, you get some of that, you know, saute sauce on the outer shells. Pretty good. And a lot of people like the orange part of this blue crab right here. I call it the guts. You guys call it whatever you want. Let's try it out. It's supposed to be the good part. It's like the crab butter. It's all about the texture. This one's kind of crunchy, but I like that sauce that they use on the crab. Got this. Oh yeah, all that sauce on the crab mixed with the crab meat itself. Swear it's that, guys. Sauteed blue crab. Alrighty, so look at all this seafood, guys. So we got a table of all fresh seafood. Let's try this right here. This is some garlic butter shrimp. I like that. It's nice and peeled for us. Let's just go in on this buffet. The food kept stacking up, so I'm gonna dive in head first, guys. This is like seafood buffet Disneyland. Well, I'm gonna grab a bunch of these shrimps. I can eat these all day. Nice and fleshy, huge shrimps. Nice fresh tasting. There's a nice like Cajun boil on the outside. Herbs on top, and I like that it's de-shelled and de-veined for us. Nice fleshy, just pops in your mouth with all that garlic butter sauce. They're playing bangers in the back. I'm not gonna include it because I don't want to get demonetized, but ooh, I'm dancing because of that shrimp and because of that music, guys. Michael Jackson's king of pop. So hey guys, don't get demonetized, so I gotta like take that out. All right guys, let's try the star here, the lobster. Look at this, guys. Butter lobster, guys. Woo, let's try this out. So ooh, I'm gonna take this out right here. Oh yeah, the best part, the lobster tails. Oh, look at this, a lot of lobster meat on here. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, big fleshy lobster tail. So this is what we came here for, guys. All you can eat lobster buffet in New York City. Look at all this seafood. All right. Oh my gosh, guys, that was fire. So Fred was saying that they don't have it all out because they don't want it to get, you know, stale or anything like that. And they want all the food to be, you know, restaurant quality, cooked to order. And guys, this lobster has to be some of the best quality buffet lobster for all you could eat that I've had. Assuming that, you know, they keep serving this because it's nice and juicy. Look at all that juice. Look at this. Oh man, I'm surprised at how juicy this is. So when I go to a buffet, some of it is like, some of the lobsters are dry or it's like drenched in butter to kind of hide the taste of lobster, but the lobster itself has a slight natural hint of sweetness, and then there's just a dry rub, and there's not even too much butter on here. I think they just glaze it ever so slightly, but most of the flavor is coming from the lobster tail itself. They didn't even include butter here because the flavor is just so good already. Don't get me wrong, guys, there's not like a lot of butter or spices or flavor on it, but that's how a good lobster should be because you're tasting most of the lobster flavor. Oh man, so my flight's in a couple hours, so I gotta, you know, kill all of this and go home, make my flight. But I would sit here and get 30 more of those if I could. But this is the next best thing. This is a deep fried lobster here. Oh, it's the same type of lobster, looks like, but nice and deep fried. Look, you see all that juice squirt out when I just took it off? It's a nice slight fry on it. Kind of reminds me of the Asian Chinese restaurant deep fried lobster where they like saute it, but it's only on one side of the lobster that it's kind of crispy. Guys, this is for buffet. Wow. I heard good things about East Coast seafood, and East Coast lobsters hit different, and this is an all you can eat buffet, guys. And that batter is nice and minimal, not too overly deep fried or anything like that. I'm pausing because I'm speechless. This is very amazing. All you could eat lobster buffet lobster. Before I keep going in on that one and fill up my stomach space, let's try some of this Dungeness crab here. All right, alrighty. This is the Dungeness crab right here that we are cracking. All right, let's grab some of this Dungeness crab. Let's take a big bite. There's some of that Cajun saltiness from the deep friedness on top. Then you got all that meat from Dungeness crab as well. I like that sauce, that Cajun sauce. It's not too much. It's a nice little salty, spicy kick. But yeah, I'm not the best at getting this Dungeness crab out of its shell, but I'll do my best for you guys. Oh yeah, I think I made a good one. Look at that. Woo! That's good. It's hard to find to describe, you know, seafood because it is a delicacy. It's a treat. Like, all of these are very similar with the texture. Well, not all of them, but they all have a little bit different texture. But this one has a definitely different flavor, but from the sweetness of the meat is very sweet. But the thing is that sometimes if, you know, seafood is not fresh or it's not good, it has somewhat of like an oceany odor, fishy taste, but none of these so far have had that. And sometimes when you go to a place, they'll throw a bunch of seasoning on it to kind of mask that flavor. But like I said, the seasoning is very minimal, so you taste a lot of the seafood. Good Dungeness crab right here. Guys, I feel like I'm a king right now because you go to like steakhouse in Vegas, a seafood restaurant, ordering each of this dish, you know, Dungeness crab, all of this, it will be, you know, cost an arm and leg just for one meal. And this is about $80 to $115. So if you guys love seafood, it is somewhat of a deal. Obviously though, if you guys can't eat a lot, then, you know, you might have to change the program. But so I was asking Fred what makes this lobster so different than the one I've had, is that this is not American red lobster. He said that this is from cold water Canada. So the meat has a nice sweetness to it and it's more firm. I agree. It's nice, huge, fleshy, but firm. Has a nice crunch to it. Honestly, the butter one, the fresh one was good too, but I love this one because it has a nice friedness from one side and that salt, pepper, Cajun glaze on it. Oof. Amazing all you could eat buffet lobster. I have to give it a 10 out of 10 for buffet standards. Maybe if it wasn't a buffet, I was just having this at a restaurant, like a 8.79, but for this all you could eat, 10 out of 10, guys. All right, guys, so this is the lobster mac and cheese. Fred here said it took a couple minutes because they bake it fresh to order. Oh, look at all that lobster there. I gotta eat this fresh right here. So Fred said that this took a little bit longer because they had to bake it fresh to order. Like all of these dishes, they made fresh to order. This is the lobster mac and cheese. Real lobster in there. I said it because I could see it, but I'm tasting it. Oh, there's actually a lot of cream cheese in this. This is a very creamy lobster mac. Not like, there's a lot of cream in here. I think it's like cream cheese or some type of cream. We do taste the huge bits of that lobster, I'm assuming from these guys are here in the mac and cheese. Nice and savory and creamy. I would appreciate if they do a little bit less of the cream cheese and put more of like that cheese on it, but guys, huge bits of lobster in there. It's pretty good. All right, so we have some oysters on a bed of ice here. Let's try this out. So I'm gonna put a little bit of lemon on here. The aphrodisiac here. There's no shells, some Tabasco. I'm gonna throw this on here, this bad boy. Now slurp this aphrodisiac up. I don't eat oysters all the time, but when I taste it for you guys to kind of review it, I try to sense if it has too much of an oceany odor. Obviously, you put some of that Tabasco lemon to mask it a bit. So far, so good. It's just all about the texture. Pretty fresh. It's on a bed of ice. I don't really taste any odor at all, but maybe I put too much Tabasco on it. So oyster is not my favorite, you know, shellfish, but I usually taste it to see if I hate it. And these are pretty doable. Pretty good oysters. All right, DVW fam, let's try some more seafood, guys. This is seafood overload. So this is the garlic butter scallop here on this sizzling platter. Fresh shoe scallop. Similar quality as if I got it from a restaurant. A little bit salty, a little bit overdone with the seasoning, but there's a nice butter garlic glaze on there, but that's fresh scallop, guys. Nice pop, nice chew to it. Ooh, this would be good with steamed rice. Cause that's so much flavor on it. Okay, so let us try this here. This is a, I don't know what kind of steak it is. Cube pieces of steak on the sizzling platter. Ooh, that's buttering. I believe it's like medallions of New York steak. I mean, we are in New York. That's what I think it is. Little medallions of New York with some garlic. There's a huge clove of garlic minced up here for us. As you can see, the steak is very buttery. You put the garlic butter on many things, it makes it that much better. Garlic butter is one of the best seasoning. I'm loving all the flavors, the buttery flavors.
a seafood from the seafood buffet, and they're playing some classic bangers, guys. James Brown, Michael Jackson, crazy. That is awesome. So let's try this bad boy here. I'm just gonna use my hands to do a dipperoonie with this sauce. I believe it's deep fried flounder. Flounder is very flaky, but it's thick and it's nice minimal batter. Like I said, it's all about the seafood and the fish here. That's good. A fresh white fish, no fishy odor from it at all. Tastes very fresh. I eat this by itself with no sauce. Fold it up into a nice fish sandwich, fish fillet. Okay, so some more deep fried items. This looks like some, let's see. They tricked me. I thought this was seafood. Everything has been seafood so far. These are just chicken tenders. Still pretty good. Nice and fleshy breast. But guys, seafood buffet. I'm here for the seafood now. I'm playing. Everything has been so good so far. Wash things down with this big scorpion. Oh man. Oh, I didn't get to try this. These all look like pretty similar with the seafood or shrimp, lobster, but they all have different seasonings, glazes. This is like the chili shrimp. This is the one. Has like an Asian chili glaze on it. It's like a firecracker shrimp. If you guys have had that, it's a nice, sweet, little glaze, caramelized, and then it's nice and fried. Definitely that rising Szechuan heat that rises on your taste buds. The nice sweetness though has a nice, slight batter fry on it, but it's all about the sauce and the shrimp. Like I said, all the seafood has been fresh. Try these little, looks like some salmon on this hot sizzling plate. I was gonna skip this. There's like a salmon teriyaki. I was gonna skip this, but it's actually very good because there's a sizzling plate where it kind of has a nice sear crust, nice and deep fried here. Not deep fried, nice and little sear. There's a nice teriyaki onion glaze on top, gives it a sweetness, and it's very thin. I think it's like pressed flat onto the grill. The skin kind of pops in your mouth as you chew. That's pretty good. All right, so this was sizzling when they came to us. So Fred here said that you just kind of poke it and it comes out, the fish. Oh yeah, look at that, you see that? Ooh, look at all that meat, man. So this is sea bass, has somewhat of a red sauce. Let's see how the sauce tastes. Wow. My Asian folks will love this one. It's kind of reminds me of like a Chinese whole fish dish, but it's sea bass. The fish itself, I barely put the sauce on it. Like I said, it's fresh. I'm expecting, you know, a fishy odor, ocean taste from at least 1 or 2 items here because it is seafood. You know, sometimes you get bad batches, but all of the dishes I had so far have been pretty good, fresh tasting seafood. Wow. The fish itself, buttery soft, has a definitely different texture than flounder or salmon or any other fish. It's very dense. I wouldn't say flaky. It falls apart, but it's dense, has a nice chew to it. But let me dip in some of this red sauce underneath. This one's a sleeper. Fred said it's one of his favorites and a customer favorite. I feel like a lot of Asian people would like this one. That sauce underneath is like a General Tso's, almost like a orange chicken mandarin sauce with nice tanginess to it to blanket this fish. But good thing is you can dip it as much as you need for the flavor. For buffet standards, guys, Fred wasn't lying. He said it's a buffet, all you can eat, but you know, chef and kitchen prepared food so that it retains this freshness, the heat when it comes out. And I feel like this is just like a dish at a Chinese restaurant. This is really good. For buffet standards, a 9 out of 10 dish for me. I'm having fun at this buffet so far, but if I had a nitpick, it'd be these chicken tenders, because why are you getting chicken tenders at a seafood restaurant? No, I'm playing. All right, so there are some, looks like garlic, snow crab clusters here. Let's see. Oh yeah, look at all that snow crab. I sucked on some of the leg. I could tell it's gonna be juicy. It's a nice house garlic butter on there for us. You see how the sauce is just nice and touch on top? That shows me to have confidence in the freshness of the seafood or the taste of the seafood itself. But some places back home, you know, the whole thing's just drenched in a bag of butter, but this one, it just blankets the outside coating so you can taste some of the seafood as well. Oh man, let's see. That's where the phrase comes from. Let's get it cracking. So just grab some of this snow crab and dip it in this garlic butter. That's amazing. Nice and sweet from the snow crab, but then has that salty, savory kick from the garlic butter. That's tasty. This is dangerous. I could eat a couple of these snow crab legs because of how tasty they are. The only thing that's preventing me from eating 100 of these is the work it takes to get each one out, because by the time some of the meat out, I might already just be full. Yeah, the only thing preventing me from eating 1,000 of these are just the work it takes to get them out, but it's well worth it. The best things are the ones we work for. Pretty solid. Like I said, I'm only continuing to try the variety of this to see if there's one seafood dish that I don't like, and all this seafood has been banging. Also some lobster claws if you like that. I prefer the lobster tails, but okay, this is a hitter right here. This is the stir fried, I think, or I don't know. Is this some mussels? That's good mussels, that marinade. There's something in those mussels. There's like a nice sweetness from it, like a nice dark soya sweetness, almost like a teriyaki. That was good. It's that nice fresh seafood, shellfish, no really fishy taste, but then there's a nice, like, I want to say soya balsamic glaze on here. I don't know, it's unique. There's a sweetness from it, from the sauce, but subtle, not too much. Maybe like some oil, sesame oil, something like that. But then the star of the show is definitely the shellfish, the mussel itself, nice and bouncy, nice chew, but not too rubbery. Good mussel show and take a few bites to take down. If you take more than 10 chews, that means it's too rubbery, guys. All right, so there's some low neck clams. Also has that Asian marinade on it. I don't know what it is, like chili, soy in there, sweet, tangy. I sent some sesame oil in there as well. That's very good. Like I said, give me some rice with this. I'm pretty sure they have rice in the bag. This looks like some type of Asian establishment. I'm not sure. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm saying that because I feel like there's a lot of Asian influences and some of these seafood dishes, like the chili shrimp, bang bang shrimp, the garlic butter, Szechuan spice, all that stuff. But guys, I could also down these little neck clams by the pound. Fire. Guys, so I had a suspicion the lobsters were fresh, but Fred here, he confirmed it. So tell him what you told me.
Yeah, not like other restaurants, they use the frozen tail. We use the fresh whole lobster. Every day get new lobster.
You order every day.
That's why sometimes you come late, it's run out. Run out, we're okay. We don't overstock. We'll keep coming fresh one, okay?
And the blue crab too, right?
And the blue crab is also fly when it comes. Live blue crab. Okay?
I tasted the freshness of that whole lobster. I could vouch to that. All right, so we got Jade here. She was our neighbor next to us, and she looked like she was really enjoying our food. And I mean, I'm a tourist here. I'm rarely here, but she's a local. She comes here all the time. What do you think of this buffet? So the viewers know that I'm not exaggerating, or I mean, maybe I am. Just give me your thoughts.
Yeah, I've been here tons of times. I think it's worth the price for like $80. I don't know. I think everything's good personally. Like a high quality buffet, especially for seafood and like Chinese, like American.
Awesome, yeah. I had the same thoughts. What's your favorite items?
I really wanted crab legs, so probably like crab legs and the oysters. Oh, the calamari was really good.
Yeah, that was great. Nice to meet you, Jade. Thank you. There's so much seafood here to be had. I could go on for hours about this place, but I'm just gonna enjoy myself here before I take off of New York. This is my last few hours here, my first time ever in New York, and I had to try a buffet. And I'm glad to have came here. This is shot up my list of some of the best seafood buffets. The only thing is, I will say that it is steep in price, but one, we're in New York, so I get it. A lot of the prices in New York are pretty high, but for $80, and if you don't get the lobster, if you guys could eat a lot of seafood, all the seafood here is great. I would definitely recommend. I'd pay that for, the quality of food. Look at this. Look at all the shrimp prepared. I can mindlessly, throw a bunch of these in my mouth and, have 10, 20 shrimps down the drain. That's a buffet for you guys. It's variety. And that's why these booths are so big, because you bring a couple of people, family, friends, 4 to 8 party members, and you guys get a little variety, pick at everything and have fun, vibe out with your homies, families, friends. And that's the vibe of a buffet for you guys, and that's the vibe for us here, because the seafood is banging. So it's time to give my DBW score, right? So also $115 for the lobster. I think it's worth it because the lobster were fire for buffet standards. If I could get like 6, 7, 8 of those, I'd be happy. Definitely some of the best buffet lobster I've had anywhere. So overall DBW score of this buffet, I would give it I really have nothing bad to say. Maybe a 9.5 out of 10, because most of it is seafood. I mean, but I would expect if you guys are going to a seafood restaurant, you guys would want to get seafood. So there's some beef. Actually, there were some beef items, some chicken tenders, some of that as well. But the overwhelming menu dishes here are seafood, and I like seafood. So if you guys like seafood too, you guys would like this. So the only bad thing is that it's only here on the East Coast. So yeah, guys, that's Crab House Brooklyn for you guys. There's also a location in Manhattan as well. But this one is right next to the pier, has that Fisherman's Wharf seafood vibe. So I'm really digging that in Coney Island. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna finish off the rest of this food, share with the homies. And if you guys like this video, as always, please like it. Comment down below if you guys have any recommendations for us, or if you guys have been here, your thoughts on some of the best buffets in New York. And if you guys want to see more buffet, food, travel, videos, vlogs, click on this next video for the next one, and subscribe to Damn vs. the World. See you guys in the next video. Deuces. Let's fly home.